Sharp. Greg Sharp.
All right, guys, this is U.S. Vintage Trans Am. B-Main.
Tim. Guess what day it is, Tim?
It's Saturday.
No, it's Bump Day! Bump Day is here!
Gene's way too happy this early.
Not really. I didn't make it.
I'm trying to talk into my water. It's how tired I am. All right, gentlemen. This is U.S. Vintage Trans Am B-Main. Our BQ is Mr. Manny Flores of 23501. Manny Flores gets to sport those wonderful ears. All right, gentlemen, bring him around. Check him in, please. Bring him around. Check him in. Everybody, bring him around. Check him in. Do a lap. There's 12 of y'all in this race. All right, so here's what we need to do. I need John Choi and only John Choi. John Choi is out. Understood. Justin Fawcett and only Justin. Hey, Greg, hold on before you start grading a lot. Justin Fawcett, only Justin Fawcett, cross the loop. Justin, only Justin. Thank you, Justin. All right, Greg Rona and only Greg Rona. Who's the extra car up there? Bill Fraden? Are you running as John Choi? You're not in this race. I should have Manny Flores, John Choi, Myron, Jarrett, Alex, Bill Eisenhard, Cody Arms, Joe Roach, Shane Williams, Justin Fawcett, Greg Rona, Robert Stevens. All right. So in the top spot, our BQ, Manny Flores. In the 2, John Choi. We're going to leave that one empty. Myron Kennard. Make way up to Greg. Then it's going to be Jarrett Parsons. Alex. Bill Eisenhard. Cody. Cody, go up to Greg, please. Bill Eisenhard's your next one. Where's Bill? Bill Eisenhard, where are you? Are you the yellow? You're fine. You're fine, Greg. There you go. Cody Arms, the yellow, right? Thank you. Joe Roach. Greg, you're good. Shane Williams. Then Justin Fawcett. Greg, you're good. Now, if only we had little drivers. No, like where they had to run up on the driver's stand. right, gentlemen. The grid is set. You two are my turn marks in the middle, right? All right, very good. All right, gentlemen. Turn marks, look alive. Drivers, this is U.S. Vintage Trans Am B Main on Saturday. Bump and runs. I see him. The next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. And we're off. Good start, guys. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Let's see who's going to make it around to the loop first. We got Jarrett Parsons. Oh! Jarrett Parsons, first man around. Manny Flores in the 2, then Fawcett in the 3, then it's Rona, Williams, Arms, Roach, Alex, Robert Stevens, Myron, Bill, and John. Oh, we got one off the track. 40 seconds down, 4:20 to go. Race 2, Formula 1, you should be ready to go. This is Vintage Trans Am B main with Jarrett Parsons on top. Manny Flores hot in tow. Jarrett Parsons, that orange car, making his way in through the S section. Manny Flores hot on his tail. That is our top 2 now, working their way through the carousel, coming up on some traffic. Manny Flores now looking on the inside, looking on the outside. Cannot make the pass on Jarrett Parsons. That is our leaders working on the blue car. Leaders on blue. Manny Flores looks on the inside. Oh! Thinks about it, can't make the pass. Oh, and Jarrett catches the pipe. Oh, and Jarrett gets turned around. It's going to put Manny Flores now in that top spot. Manny now through the chicane, down the stretch. Manny now in that top spot. Jarrett Parsons in 2. I got Fawcett in 3. We got 130 down, 330 left to go. We got Manny Flores on top, Jarrett Parsons in the 2, Alex in the 3, Myron in the 4, Shane in the 5. Shane now up in the 4 spot, Greg Ronan in the 5, Myron in the 6, Fawcett in the 7, Eisnard in the 8, Joe Roach in the 9, Cody in the 10, Robert Stevens in the 11. $210 down, $250 to go. Manny Flores, your leader. Flores working his way through the middle of the track now. Crosstown in through the carousel. Here comes Jarrett Parsons. Last lap for Manny, 12-9. Oh, and Jarrett rolls it getting on the straight. Jarrett now catching back up to Manny. Last lap for Manny, 12-6. 12-9 now for Manny. Jarrett, 12-7. Jarrett now only 1.2 back from Manny. Manny in the carousel. Jarrett in the carousel. Here comes your top 2 down the straight. Manny Flores, 12-7. Jarrett Parsons, 12-5. Manny coming up on traffic. Manny down the straight. Jarrett down the straight with 3:15 down, 1:45 left to go. Gold car, that is your second place. Watch on the straight, guys. Low in the straight, low in the straight, low in the straight. Oh! We got one upside down at the sweeper, guys. Watch those at the sweeper. It's clear. We got 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. We got Manny Flores, your leader. Jarrett Parsons in 2nd. Greg Rona in 3rd. Alex in 4. Shane in 5th. Eisnard in 6th. Cody in 7. Fawcett in 8. Roach in 9. Stevens in 10. And Kennard in 11. Jarrett Parsons now split time. Less than 1 second.
1 minute left.
Manny trying to put in the A main. He's getting pressure, though, from Jarrett Parsons. Manny Flores, 13 flat. Jarrett Parsons, 12-9. Manny now coming up on traffic. Manny Flores through the chicane. Watch it coming up straight. It's clear. Manny in through the sweeper. Jared Parsons right on his tail as they make their way through the S section. Oh, and Jared Parsons get a piece of the corner. We got 30 seconds left on the clock. Manny and Jarrett working their way now through the sweeper into the infield with 10 seconds left. Let's see if they can make around for one more lap. 5 seconds. Oh, Jarrett catches it, and the time has expired. As you hit the loop, you will be done. Manny's going to get a victory lap. Manny Flores, our BQ screw, is going to transfer into the A main. And everybody is done. Manny Flores takes it 24-5-13. Manny second and third. Jarrett Parsons second. Alex in third. It goes 1-4-5. 1-4-5. Greg Rona takes fourth. Eisnard fifth. Shane Williams sixth. Cody Arms seventh. Joe Roach in eighth. Robert Stevens in ninth. Justin Fawcett 10th. Myron Kennard in the 11th spot.
Well, Manny Flores, you get to race again tomorrow. That's a big smile.
Yes.
A lot of pressure there. Jarrett was really closing in, and that last lap looked like if he hadn't gotten in trouble, it was going to be quite a dogfight.
Yep, but I got it.
You got it. Were you getting nervous?
A little bit.
A little bit, but you had your special radar on. That was helping, right?
Take it home.
We're going to need it right now for the next race, but congratulations. Great run. Going to the A main in the Snowbird Nationals, the 20th annual Snowbird Nationals presented by A Main Hobbies.
All right, next up, race number 2. Formula 1, B main. Our BQ for Formula 1 is Mr. Mark Day. 25 lap, 5:02. Go ahead, set him down, check him in. Nice and easy, nice and easy. That does not equate to nice and easy. Just throwing it out there. All right, I got a check from everybody except for Shane Williams. All right. As I call your name, please head up to Greg. Starting in the 1 will be Mr. Mark Day. In the 2, Jim Pearsall. 3, Al Sedano. 4, Mark Burgess. 5, Gary Katzer. 6, Joe Roach. And then 7 will be Ivan Orndorff. Mr. Mark Day doesn't like his Mickey Mouse ears very much. This is Formula 1, B main. Sam says we're good. Turn marshals look alive. Driver's ready. Drivers, next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. And we're off. Let's see who's going to be the first one around. Here current BQ holder Mark Day. Getting early pressure from Jim Pearsall. Mark Day first round, Jim Pearsall in second. Followed by Al Sedano, Mark Burgess, Gary Katzer, Joe Roach, and Ivan. Oh, and Jim Pearsall catches a piece of the carousel. We got one flipped over in the middle. It's clear. Mark Day out to that early lead. Jim Pearsall in second. Al Sedano in third. Burgess in fourth. Your leader, Mark Day, working his way through the S section. Pearsall in second. Sedano in third. With 45 seconds down, 4:15 left to go. Mark Day with a 12.6, Pearsall with a 12 flat. Oh, and your leader gets rolled over. That's going to put Pearsall now in the lead. Watch it on the back straight, guys. It's clear. Pearsall now your leader working his way through the chicane down the backstretch. Watching the chicane, guys. Watching the chicane. Careful in the chicane. It's clear. Your leader now, Jim Pearsall, through the chicane and down the backstretch. Jim Pearsall with a 12-1. Sedano now up in that second spot. Mark Day in third. Running order is Pearsall. Watch coming on the straight, guys. Wide on the straight. Wide. Go wide coming on the straight. Wide on the straight. It's clear. Al Sedano now up in that top spot. Jim Pearsall in second. Mark Day in third. Al Sedano in that red machine. Black wheels working his way through the sweeper into the infield. Through the S. And in front of the driver's stand. That is Al Sedano. Jim Pearsall in second. Mark Day in third. Then it's Katzer, Orndorff, and Roach. $2:15 down, $2:45 left to go. We got one stuck coming into the carousel. It's clear. And with that, we are halfway there. 2:30 down, 2:30 left to go with Al Sedano, your leader, Jim Pearsall, starting to turn on the heat. Al Sedano down the straight, Jim Pearsall down the straight. Currently separated by less than a second on the clock. Al Sedano in front of the driver's stand. Here comes Pearsall. Sedano around the carousel. Pearsall through the chicane. That is your top two. Making their way now through the S section. Sedano in the red. Pearsall in the orange and white. Pearsall gets a little loose. Sedano in the red. Pearsall in the orange and white as Sedano makes his way in front of the driver's stand. Pearsall now in front of the driver's stand. 3:05 down, 1:55 left to go. Al Sedano with a 12-2. Mark Day now up in the mix. Mark Day now in the two. Getting pressure from Pearsall. Pearsall looking on the inside, looking on the outside. Can't make anything stick. Mark Day wants that 10th position in the A main. 1, 2, and 3 making their way into the infield through the S section. Sedano in the 1. Day in the 2, Pearsall in the 3. Oh, and Sedano rolls it, and they all get tied up. That's 1, 2, and 3. Pearsall now in the 1. Pearsall now in the 1, Day in the 2, Sedano in the 3.
1 minute left.
It's Pearsall, Day, and Sedano, followed by Katzer, Orndorff, and Roach. With less than a minute to go, we got 4:10 down, 50 seconds to go with Pearsall in the lead. Day charging hard. Pearsall with a 12-4, Day with a 12-1, Sedano with a 12-7. And here comes Day as they make their way down the stretch. Pearsall 12-3, Day 12 flat. Pearsall down the stretch, Day down the stretch. With 20 seconds left to go, Pearsall trying to hang on. We got 10 seconds left. They're going to get one more lap. Jim Pearsall, your current leader, making his way through the S section in front of the driver's stand. And that's time. Race to the line. Pearsall, you're done. Day, you're done. Burgess is done. Sedano is done. Katzer is done. Orndorff is done. And Roach is done. Jim Pearsall taking the win and transferring to the A main. Mark Day finishes in second. Al Sedano in third. Katzer in fourth. Orndorff in fifth. Roach in sixth. And Burgess in seventh. All right, guys, after you guys turn marshal, don't forget, underneath the driver's seat, you guys can pick up your plaques. Top three, pick up your plaques after you get done turn marshaling, please.
Jim Pearsall. Jim, over here.
Hey.
Okay, Jim Pearsall is also in race 4, so he's headed back to get his other car. We'll talk to him, following race 4. We'll go ahead and do that interview at that time as well. Tim?
All right, looking for John Choi. John Choi to check in, please. He's out? John Choi is out. Gilbert, go across the loop again for me. Hold on, Greg. I got Gilbert. I need check in, please. Gilbert Santos, check in, please. Gilbert Santos, need you to check in, please. All right, and your BQ screwing this one, Bill Eisenhard with a 26.5039. This is Touring Amateur 17.5. That second spot will stay open, Greg. Second spot will stay open. That was John Choi. In the third spot, Chris Manier. In 4, Robert Brandau. In 5, Rich Baimler. In the 6th spot, David Cousins. In 7, Craig Manning. In 8, Jody Miller. In 9, Gilbert Santos. And in the 10 spot, Joseph McMacken. Sam, no car 2. All right, gentlemen. This is Touring Amateur 17.5, B main. All right, turn marshals are set. Drivers are set. Gentlemen, next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. And we're off. Oh, we got one stuck after the sweeper. It looks like Bill Eisenhardt's going to be a first round of the loop. Followed by Robert Brandau and David Cousins in that 3 spot. Bill Eisenhardt, your leader in that white, green, and red stripes car, working his way in through the S section. Brandau in the 2, Cousins in the 3, Baimler in the 4. Jody Miller in the 5, Manning in the 6, Santos in the 7, Manier in the 8, and McMacken in the 9. Your leader, Bill Eisenhard, up on top. Last lap, 11.5. Brandau, 11.6 as they make their way down the stretch into the infield through the S section. Got one stuck right in front of the driver's stand. It's clear. Your leader, Bill Eisenhard, making his way down the front stretch. That's the all-white with the blue and red stripe. Working his way through the S section now in front of the driver's stand. Rob Brandau right on his tail. We got Baylor stuck on the pipe. It's clear. Brandau now putting pressure on Eisenhard. That is the leader on yellow. Leader on yellow. 1 and 2 on yellow. Thank you. Leader now working his way in front of the driver's stand. Bill Eisenhard with 11.6. Brandau 11.6 as 1 and 2 make their way down the stretch. Third right behind them. Top 3, Eisenhard, Brandau, and Cousins. .145 down, 3:15 left to go. We got Eisenhard in the lead with Brandau in second, Cousins in third. Then it's Jody Miller in the 4, Baimler in the 5, Manier in 6, Manning in 7, Santos in 8, McMacken in 9. Eisenhard now trying to stretch out his lead. Right now it's looking at 0.6 of a second over Brandau. Cousins in the 3. Eisenhard working his way in front of the driver's stand now. Around and through the chicane. Last lap for Eisenhard, 11.5. Brandau, 11.4. We got one upside down coming in the carousel. It's clear, one in front of the driver's stand. Last lap for Eisenhard, 11.5. Comes back at 11.7. Brandau, 12.1. Eisenhard working his way in front of the driver's stand, going cross town, around the carousel, through the chicane, and down the stretch go Eisenhard, your leader. Eisenhard right now showing with a 1.4 second lead over Brandau in the 2. Cousins now in the 3. Cousins now putting pressure on Brandau. Cousins in the all blue. Top 3 now starting to bunch up as they make their way through the carousel. That is 1, 2, and 3 making their way down the stretch. Eisenhard in the 1. That's the all white. Cousins now coming up on the back door of Brandau. That's the all blue. Oh, and Cousins taps out. We got 3:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Leader on yellow. Thank you, sir. Car number 2 now on yellow. Thank you, sir. That's third place, screen. Oh, David Cousins just got delivered, and that was second place. We got 4 down, coming up on 1 to go. We got Bill Eisenhard in the lead, Brandau in the 2, Jody Miller in the 3, Baimler now in the 4, Manier in the 5, Cousins dropping to 6, Manning in 7, Santos in 8, McMacken in 9. Your leader working his way around the carousel, through the chicane and down the straight. Split time now, 4 seconds. With 30 seconds left to go, Bill Eisenhard, your leader. Brandau in second, Jody Miller in that 3rd spot. Followed by Chris Manier, Rich Baimler, David Cousins in the 6, Manning, Santos, and McMacken. With 15 seconds left to go. Bill Eisenhard last time by with 11.6 as he works his way through the chicane and down the stretch. 5 seconds left. Leader working his way in front of the driver's stand now, through the carousel. That's time. Race to the line. Bill Eisenhard's going to take the win. And everybody's done. Bill Eisenhard takes it, 26.505. Rob Brandau first and second. Jody Miller in third. Chris Manier in the 4. Baimler in the 5. Cousins in the 6. Santos in the 7. McMacken in the 8. Craig Manning in the 9. 148. 148.
Bill Eisenhard picks up the win of the B main. You're going to the A main tomorrow.
Yep, that'd be good. That'd be fun.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of pressure there. Yeah, that right up to the last 30 seconds. I had a little incident down the back straightaway and wound up clipping the second place car. You must have breathed a big sigh of relief.
Yes, I did.
Got a quarter marshal. Off he goes. Bill Eisenhard. He's going to race again tomorrow here at the 20th Annual Snowbird Nationals presented by E-Main Hobbies.
All right. Race number 4, race 4, 112 scale stock, 17.5. You're on the track. Nice and easy, gentlemen. Nice and easy. All right, it's looking for a check from Mark Smika. Mark Smika, the only one check I need, sir. Nice and easy, guys. Nice and easy. All right, I get a check from everybody. This is race number 4, 112 scale GT stock, 17.5, B main. Your BQ screw for this one, Mr. Brian Wynn. Then head down to Greg. In that second spot will be Jim Pearsall. In 3, Mr. TJ Bradley. In 4, Mark Smika. In 5, we have Dave Ehrlich. In the 6, we have Sal Amato. In 7, we have Carissa Smika. In the 8, we have Mario Fico. And in the 10, we have Monty Panzica. 9 is Mario. There you go. That's Mario. Yep. And then Monty's in the 10. Guys, don't forget, after you turn marshal, pick up your B main plaques for the top 3. Number 8 is Joe Szymanski, the green car. Number 9 is Mario. Silly, silly drivers. Brian Wynn's missing his hat. That's not the right hat. Yeah, you think I forget? Come on now. You get to wear it twice. And I won't forget either time. It's coming, don't worry. Wow, look at that thing. That's shiny. Whew. Shine that thing for a quarter. All right. This is 112 scale GTV stock 17.5. Turn marshals look alive. Drivers ready. Gentlemen, the next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. And we're off. Brian Wynn with a nice jump. Very nice start. First round loop, Brian Wynn, Jim Pearsall second, TJ Bradley in third. Jim and TJ slicing and dicing. Brian Wynn, your leader, working his way around the carousel. Jim Pearsall in the 2. Dave Ehrlich in the 3. Your leader, Brian Wynn, your BQ, working his way around the carousel. Jim Pearsall hot in tow along with Dave Ehrlich. TJ Bradley in the 4. Carissa in the 5. Joe Szymanski in the 6, followed by Sal Amato, Mark Smika, Mario Fico, and Monty. Brian Wing getting pressure from Jim Pearsall as they work their way in front of the driver's stand. Around the carousel goes 1 and 2. Oh, and Brian Wing catches a corner coming on the straight. Jim Pearsall now your leader. Dave Ehrlich in the 2. TJ Bradley right there in the 3. It's Jim, Dave, TJ, top 3 as they work their way through the S section now in front of the driver's stand. TJ looking on the inside, looking on the outside of Dave Ehrlich, and makes the pass on the inside, coming on the straight. TJ Bradley now up into that second spot. TJ Bradley now setting his sights on Jim Pearsall as they work their way through the carousel. 1, 2, and 3 down the straight. Running order is Jim, TJ, Dave, Mario, Mark, Carissa, Joe, Sal, Monty. And Brian Wing, your BQ is out. Jim, TJ, and Dave, top 3 working their way through the S section. And down the backstretch. That is your top 3. Last lap for Jim, 10-2. TJ Bradley with a 10 flat. As Jim and TJ work their way down the stretch, that is the 2 white cars. Jim in the first white car, TJ the second. In front of the driver's stand they go. Oh, and Jim taps out. That's going to let TJ go by. TJ now your new leader. TJ Bradley through the S section now. In front of the driver's stand goes TJ. TJ last lap, 10-1. TJ now down the stretch with a 10-3. Pearsall 10-2. We got one upside down coming in the carousel. It's clear. TJ Bradley 10-4 to Jim Pearsall's 10-5. Your leader now working his way into the carousel. Got one upside down coming on straight. It's clear. TJ Bradley 10-2. Pearsall 10-4 with 3 minutes down. 5 to go. 3 down. 5 to go. TJ Bradley down the stretch. Pearsall down the stretch. Dave Ehrlich down the stretch. That is your top 3. TJ, Jim, and Dave. TJ Bradley through the chicane and down the stretch. Last lap for TJ, 10-4. Jim Pearsall, 10-4. Ehrlich, 10-7. Your leader, TJ Bradley. Last lap, 10-3 to Jim Pearsall's 10-2. Running order is TJ on top, followed by Jim Pearsall, Mark Smika, Dave Ehrlich now. And TJ Bradley just setting off the track. That's going to put Jim Pearsall in the lead. TJ Bradley in the 2. Smika in the 3. Ehrlich in the 4. Szymanski in the 5. Carissa in the 6. Salamato in the 7. Then it's Mario Fico in the 8. Monty in the 9. We are halfway there. 4 down. 4 to go. Jim Pearsall, your leader. 10-3 last time by. TJ Bradley 10-2 as they work their way through the S section now in front of the driver's stand. Jim Pearsall down the stretch. TJ Bradley down the stretch. Jim 10-2. TJ Bradley 10-2. Smika 10-3. 4:20 down. 3:40 left to go. Your leader, Jim Pearsall, around the carousel. TJ Bradley around the carousel. Last lap for Pearsall, 10-3. TJ Bradley, 10-2. Mark Smika now on the back door. TJ Bradley as they make their way down the stretch. That is for second place. Jim Pearsall around the carousel. TJ and Smika around the carousel. We're working on 5 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Smika looks on the inside. Oh, TJ and Bradley and Mark Smika get together. Mark ends up off the track. We got 5:10 down, 2:50 left to go. Your leader, Jim Pearsall, working his way in front of the driver's stand and around the carousel. We got 5:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Jim Pearsall on top. TJ Bradley in the 2. Smike in the 3. Ehrlich in the 4. Szymanski in the 5. Carissa in the 6. Fico in the 7. Salamato in the 8. Monty in the 9. Jim Pearsall on top. Last lap 10-7. TJ Bradley 10-9. Smika 10-4. Szymanski 10-4 in the 4th spot. TJ Bradley showing 3.4 seconds back from Jim Pearsall on the clock. Working on 6 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Jim Pearsall around the carousel. Here comes TJ Bradley around the carousel. Last split time 3.3. Now it's down to 2.2. 6:15 down, 1:45 left to go. Jim Pearsall, your leader in front of the driver's stand now. Around the carousel through the chicane and down the backstretch goes Jim. TJ down the backstretch. The split time now down to 1.5 seconds. TJ making a run for Jim. Jim's last lap, 10.6. Comes back with a 10.7. TJ 10.5 with 1:15 left to go. Mark Smyka in that third spot. Szymanski in the 4. Ehrlich in the 5. Carissa in the 6. Pico in the 7. Sal in the 8. And Monty in the 9. 1 minute left. Pearsall into the S section. TJ in the S section. Pearsall 10.6 to Bradley's 10.4. Pearsall 10.7. Bradley 10.4. We got one coming in the carousel. Wide in the carousel, guys. It's clear. With 40 seconds left to go. Bradley is pouring it on as they come into the S section. 30 seconds left to go. Bradley's trying to keep it tight. 20 seconds left to go. As they make it down the stretch, it's Pearsall on top. Bradley in second. 14 seconds. They're going to get at least one more lap. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. This will be the final lap. Pearsall trying to keep it clean. That's time. Race the line. And Jim Pearsall is going to take it and transfer to the A main. TJ Bradley in second, Smyka in third, Szymanski in fourth, Fico in fifth, Salamato in sixth, Carissa in seventh, Ehrlich in eighth, Panzika in ninth.
All right, Jim, you're not going to get out of it this time. Jim.
Jim Pearsall. Come on over here, please.
Well, he had a good excuse not to speak with us following the win in the B main of the Formula One. Now you come back and win for a second time on Bump and Run Day here in the Snowbird Nationals. Jim, congratulations.
Thanks. I like to do everything the hard way.
Don't we all? A lot of pressure there. That lead swap back and forth in an 8-minute run. That's a long time to concentrate on this type of racetrack.
Yeah, it's a real long time.
After you've already done 5.
That's right. Yeah. Just happy.
A little more smile. Come on. There it is. It's been a long week, Jim. Congratulations. We'll see you twice tomorrow in A-Main action for the 20th annual Snowbird Nationals presented by A-Main Hobbies.
All right, coming up next, we got our Touring Superstock 13.5, brought to us this week by Xenon Racing. Drivers, go ahead and let's get them checked in. Take your hot laps, please. All right, gentlemen, I got a check from everybody. Slow them down, guys. Slow them down coming on the straight. We got 1 stop on the straight, 2 stops on the straight. Slow them down. All right, our BQ screw for Touring Superstock 13.5. Carl Hoffmeister. Carl turned to 28.5086. In that second spot is Chicky. In the third spot, Steve McNichols. In the 4, Michael Bruce. In the 5. If I can get a few volunteer racer turn marshals, please. Few volunteer racer turn marshals, please. In the 5, Brian Busey. In the 6, Dave Bowser. In the 7, Mike Hanulek. In the 8, Monty Panzica. In the 9, Steve Rossi. And in the 10 will be Troy Schaefer. How many more you need? How many more you need, Sam? How many more you need? You good? I can get more. Guys, if you guys are back to back and you don't have somebody to turn marshal for you, let us know and we will get somebody for you, but you need to let us know, please. Alright guys, as soon as Greg is done taking pictures of Carl rocking his ears, alright guys. Turn marshals, look alive. Jarrett, are you my turn marshal for there? Okay, just making sure. Turn marshal, look alive. Drivers ready. The next sound you hear will be the start of your touring Superstock 13.5 B main in less than 5. And we're off. Smooth, gentlemen, smooth. Woo. First man around, Carl Hoffmeister. That's that orange bomb. We got a dead one in the chicane. Watch the chicane, guys. Watch the chicane. Carl Hoffmeister running that orange trim, silver top, working his way into the S section. He's got Chicky hot on his tail. Carl with some power working his way through the S section. Chicky right there. 1 and 2 working their way around the carousel through the chicane and down the stretch. Chicky looking on the inside, looking on the outside. Paul and Chicky making a race of it here with 1 down, 4 to go. Last time for Carl, 10-6. Chicky with a 10-8. Top 2 working their way in front of the gyro stand. That is Carl and Paul. 10-7 for Carl, 10-8 for Paul. Your BQ is your current leader. That is Carl Hoffmeister. Running order is Carl up top. Getting major pressure now from Paul Cicerello. Worked their way into the S section. Carl up top, Paul in second, Brian Busey in the 3, Bowser in the 4, Michael Bruce in the 5, Hanulek in the 6, McNichols in the 7, Steve Rossi in the 8, Schaefer in the 9, Panzica in the 10. Carl now starting to pull away from Paul just a bit. We got a battle in the back between Michael Bruce, Steve McNichols, and Mike Hanulek. Hanulek all over the back door of Steve McNichols as they make their way down the stretch. That is the blue and white and the all white. Watch those in the carousel, it's clear. Oh, and our leader running into trouble. That's going to put Paul Cicerello now up on top. Carl in second, Busey in third. Paul Cicerello now your leader, the white, orange, and yellow back. Working his way now into the infield through the S section. Last lap for Paul, 11-2. Carl, 10-8. We got 3 minutes down, 2 minutes left to go. Cicero through the S section in front of the driver stand. And around carousel through chicane and down the stretch goes Paul, 11-2. Carl with a 10-8. We got 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Paul trying to make some ground back up. We got one upside down. It's clear. With 3:45 down, 1:15 left to go. We got Paul up top, Carl in second, Brian Busey in third, Bowser in fourth, Bruce in fifth, McNichols in sixth. Michael Bruce and Steven Nichols battling out for position in the middle of the track. That's the green, black front. And McNichols, the white and the blue, working their way through the chicane and down the stretch. That is for the 5th spot. They're slicing, dicing. McNichols tries looking on the inside. Michael Bruce closes the door. We got Paul Cirillo out front, though, working his way around the carousel and down. Oh, Michael Bruce taps out. It's going to let McNichols by for that spot. McNichols now up into that 5th spot. Running order is Cirillo out front. Hoffmeister in the 2. Busey in the 3. Bowser in the 4. McNichols in the 5. Followed by Bruce, Rossi, Hanulek, Schaefer. With 15 seconds left to go, we got Cirillo and Hoffmeister now battling out for that lead as they work their way through the S section. Hoffmeister looks on the inside, looks on the outside with 5 seconds left. Will they get another lap? 3, 2, 1. Hoffmeister, you're done. Cicero's going to get a victory lap. Chicky's going to get a victory lap. Hoffmeister just missed it. And everybody's done. And with that, Paul Cicerillo, 28.511.6 is going to take the win. Carl Hoffmeister finishes in second, 27.5 flat .1. Dave Bowser finishes in third, 27.503.2. Brian Busey in fourth. McNichols in fifth. Michael Bruce finished sixth. Steve Rossi seventh. Hanulek in eighth. Schaefer in ninth. Pansy out early.
All right, Paul headed back to the pits. He's coming up here in just a few minutes once again to run a back-to-back, so we'll talk to him in just a little bit. But what a run. Boy, right down to the wire. Had to be, what, maybe 6 inches? Would it, maybe that, yeah? 1/10 of a second. Man, that would have been a battle. If Hoffmeister had gotten across the line in time, that would have been a heck of a battle on that final lap.
Yeah, Hoffmeister missed the extra lap by 1/10 of a second.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Just waiting for my turn march to make the way out here, please. All right, this is World GT B main. Our BQ screw goes to Mr. Robbie Dodge, 29.5 flat .3. All right, guys, you guys can go ahead and do your hot laps. Get them checked in, please. Go ahead, bring them around. Check them in, please. Watch it as you guys come on the back straight. Got some slow ones coming on the back straight. Careful coming on the back straight, guys. Get them checked in, please. All right. BQ screw goes to Robbie Dodge. In the 2 spot, Nick Zaccaro. In the 3, Frank Calandra. He's coming. Frank. He's coming. In the 4, Simon Rubert. In the 5, Walter Henderson. In the 6, Mario Fico. 7, Charles Parsons. 8, Joe Szymanski. 9, Tony Block. And 10, Mark Day. This is World GT. All right. Turn marshal, look alive. Drivers ready. Next sound you hear will be the start of your World GT B main. And we're off. Got one upside down in the... It's clear. First man around. Your BQ Screw, Robbie Dodge, Franco Andrew in the 2, Zaccaro in the 3, Henderson in the 4, Szymanski in the 5, followed by Fico. They're all slicing and dicing in the back. Robbie Dodge getting lots of ground on the field. Henderson now up into the 2, Calandra in the 3, Szymanski in the 4. 35 seconds down. Robbie Dodge out front. Your leader, the white and the orange, working his way through chicane down the stretch. Henderson in the 2. Followed by Calandra and Szymanski. Then Zaccaro. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 all grouped together, working their way down the stretch. Robbie Dodge, your leader, working his way in front of the driver's stand now. Around the carousel goes Robbie Dodge. Robbie Dodge with a 10-3. Walter Henderson in that second spot. Simon Rubert now showing in the second spot. Frank Calandra in the 3, Szymanski in the 4, Zaccaro in the 5, Block in the 6, Parsons in the 7, Day in the 8. Henderson in the 9. That was close. .140 down, 320 left to go. Robbie Dodge, your leader, Frank Calandra in second. Frank Calandra getting pressure from Nick Zaccaro as they make their way down the stretch. In through the S section, Zaccaro looking on the inside, looking on the outside. Through the carousel, down the stretch they go. Oh, block. Calandra and Zaccaro battling out for that second spot. They work their way in the infield. Zaccaro look on the inside again, can't make it happen. Frank Calandra in that second spot. Nick in third. To make their way through the chicane and onto the stretch. Robbie Dodge, your leader, in front of the driver's stand. Frank and Nick in front of the driver's stand now. That is second and third. Good battle going on between those drivers with 2:30 down, 2:30 to go. We are halfway there. Oh, and Nick tries to out horsepower him through the sweeper. Oh, nose to tail in front of the driver's stand. Good racing. Frank Calandra holding off Nick Zaccaro as they come in front of the driver's stand now. Around the carousel, through the chicane, and down the stretch they go. Last lap for Frank, 10-3. Nick, 10-4. Right now, Robbie Dodge with a 3.4 second lead over Frank Calandra in second. Oh! Frank catches a piece of the corner. Nick gets by. The battle is on for that second spot. Oh, and Nick goes a little bit wide. Frank with a nice move. Frank now back up into that second spot. Nick in third. got a three-way battle going on between 4th, 5th, and 6th. Two battles going on the track. One for second. Oh, body tuck on Frank's car. Good battle going on for 3rd and 4th. Now it's Frank, Simon, Mark, and Joe all battling it out in the back. They're slicing and dicing. Oh, and Frank catches the pipe hard. Running order is Robbie up top, Nick in 2nd, Simon in 3rd, Mark in 4th, Joe in 5th, Frank now in 6th, Parsons in 7th, Fico in 8th, Block in 9th, Henderson in 10th. With 4:20 down, 40 seconds left to go. Your leader, Robbie Dodge, with a 4.6 second lead on the rest of the field. Simon Ruber in that 3rd spot. Mark Day in 4th, Szymanski in 5th. Simon Ruber working his way in front of the driver's stand. Mark Day and Joe Szymanski right there behind him as they work their way down the stretch. Szymanski looking on the inside. Mark Day closes the door. And that's time on the clock. Race the line, race the line. And Robbie Dodge is going to take the win. Transfer. Track still hot. Looking for Tony Block, Walter Henderson, and everybody is done. Robbie Dodge takes it 29.506. Nick Sicaro finishes in 2nd. Simon Rubert in 3rd. Followed by Mark Day in 4th, Szymanski in 5th, Fico in 6th, Frank Klander in 7th, Charles Parsons in 8th, Tony Block in 9th, and Walter Henderson finishes in 10th. It's car 124, 124.
One of the things we do here at the Snowbird Nationals is that the top 9 cars transfer into the A main automatically, but that 10th spot, that final transfer spot, becomes the subject of today's racing, the bump and run B mains, and the person that gets the BQ Screw Award also gets the distinction of wearing a very specially designed aerodynamic helmet for the Snowbird Nationals. Robbie Dodge, you got the BQ Screw Award and you went out, took the win. You're racing tomorrow in the A main.
It feels awesome. It's just, I've been in that position before and not made it through, but to make it through this time and get into the A is actually pretty relieving. I can relax now.
Relax, you got a lot of work to do. That A main's going to be tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of fast guys here. That World GT field was really tough this year. So, I mean, well, I've never raced World GT before, but watching a lot of those guys in the A and even a lot of guys in the B was really stacked. So,
well, you got to be in it to win it. You're in it, and the first time you're on World GT. Congratulations, Robbie Dodge. Great win.
Thanks.
All right, race number 7, 112 scale modified. Let's get him checked in, please. Get him checked in, please. Do your laps. Get him checked in, please. Looking for a check from Walter Henderson and Dave Ehrlich. I'm going to need a volunteer. Walter Henderson, you got somebody turn marshaling for you? All right, Sam says we're good. All right, everybody's checked in. Our BQ screw for 112 scale GTV modified is Toshiki. Toshiki, head up to Greg, please. In the 2 spot, Mark Fisher. In the 3, Paul Cicerello. In the 4, Max Kuning. In the 5, Donnie Leah. In the 6, JJ Wang. In the 7, Andrew Knapp. In the 8, Sean Guthrie. In the 9, Walter Henderson. And in the 10, Dave Ehrlich. All right, turn marshals are set. Drivers are set. Turn marshals alive. Drivers ready. Next sound you hear will be the start of your 1/12 scale GTP modified B main in less than 5. And we're off. And the first car around is going to be Toshiki, followed hot and toe by Mark Fisher. Then Donnie Leah. Followed by Paul Cicerello, Max Kuning, JJ Wang, Andrew Knapp. Ooh, Donnie Leah tries to make a move on the inside, can't make it stick. Oh, Toshiki taps out. That's going to put Mark Fisher on top, followed closely by Donnie Leah. Oh, Donnie Leah with a move on the inside. Donnie Leah now your leader, the all yellow. Mark Fisher in 2. Toshiki in 3. Paul Cicerello in the 4. Max Kuning in the 5. Followed by Ehrlich, Sean, JJ Wang, Walter Henderson, and Andrew Knapp. Andrew Knapp now up in that 9. Henderson in the 10. Pick up our leader, Donnie Lee, as he works his way around the carousel. Followed closely by Mark Fisher down the stretch. The all yellow car is your leader through the S section as they come up on Andrew Knapp. 1:15 down, 6:45 left to go. Donnie Leah, your leader. Mark Fisher in the 2, Toshiki in the 3. Donnie Leah trying to stretch out his lead over Mark Fisher. Leah around the carousel, Fisher around the carousel. They're separated in between by Andrew Knapp. $140 down, 6:20 left to go. We got Leah out on top, 8-9 last time by. Fisher with a 9-2. Toshiki in third with a 9 flat. Cicerello with a 9 flat. Kuning with an 8-9. Donnie Leah down the stretch. That is your leader. Leah in front of the driver's stand. Down around the carousel through the chicane and down the stretch. Fisher down the stretch. Gap time 1.7 seconds currently. Leah, your leader, followed by Fisher, Toshiki, Paul, Max, Dave, Sean, Andrew, Walter, and Wang with 2:30 down, 5:30 left to go, drivers. Donnie Leah 8-6 to Fisher's 9 flat. Leah turning on here in the 112 GTP modified B main. Brought to you by Team Yokomo here at the 2014 Snowbird Nationals. Oh, and Fisher catches a piece of the pipe. That's going to let Toshiki close in. Toshiki now just a half second back from Fisher. Fisher in that white and orange, Toshiki in the white and pink as they make their way down in through the S section. Toshiki now turning on Fisher as they work their way in front of the driver's stand around the carousel. That is the battle for second place. So work their way through the S section. It's Fisher in the 2, Toshiki in the 3. Fisher last lap, 9 flat to Toshiki's 9-3 as they work their way through the carousel. Toshiki now closing the door right on the back door of Mark Fisher through the S section. Toshiki looking on the inside, can't make it stick. Around the carousel they go, down the stretch. Oh, and Fisher grabs the pipe, other side. Toshiki now up into that second spot. Donnie Leah, your leader, all yellow down the stretch, in through the S section. Cicerello now up into that second spot. Paul Cicerello working his way around the carousel. Cicerello in that white, orange, and yellow car, working his way through the S section in front of the driver's stand. Max Kuning. Max right there on Cicerello's tail. That is the battle now for second place between Max and Paul in front of the driver's stand. Max in the white, orange, and blue. Cicerello in the white, orange, and yellow. Down the stretch they go. Max looking on the inside. Looking on the outside. Can't make it stick. Oh, and Toshiki stuck in the pipe coming on straight. Careful coming on straight. It's clear. Battle for second place, though, between Paul and Max. Max catches the pipe. It's going to give Paul some breathing room. With 4:30 down, 3:30 left to go. Running order is Donnie up top, Paul in second, Max in third, Toshiki in 4, Fisher in 5, Sean in 6, Ehrlich in 7, Knapp in 8, Henderson in 9. And the battle is turning back up between Paul and Max. Max trying to close the gap once again between him and Paul. Paul through the carousel, Max through the carousel as they make their way down the stretch. That is the battle for second place. Oh, and Paul gets a little squirrely coming out in front of the driver's stand. Max looks on the inside. Can't make it happen as they work their way back into the infield through the S section now in front of the driver's stand. Paul in the 2, Max in the 3. Down the stretch they go. 5:30 down, 2:30 left to go. Oh, and Paul catches the pipe. Donnie Leah, your leader. Paul in the 2, Max in the 3, Toshiki in the 4, Mark in the 5. Followed by Guthrie, Ehrlich, Knapp, and Henderson. Paul catches the piece of pipe that's going to let Max get by. Max now up in the 2, Cicerello in the 3. Toshiki right there in the 4. Now it's a three-way battle for that second place between Max, Paul, and Toshiki as they work their way through the S section. Donnie Leah, your leader. Donnie right there behind the pack, fighting for that second place. Oh, and Toshiki taps out. 6:30 down, 1:30 left to go. Donnie Leah right now with a very comfortable lead, showing with a 7.6 second lead over the second place of Max Kuning. Donnie Leah last lap 8 flat to Max's 9 flat. With 6:50 down, 1:10 left to go, drivers. 1:10 left to go. Oh, and Toshiki taps it coming onto the straight.
1 minute left.
1 minute left, 7 down, 1 to go, drivers. 7 down, 1 to go. We got Donnie on top, Max in second. Chicky in that third spot, followed by Toshiki, Mark, Sean, Dave, Andrew. Walter and JJ are out with 35 seconds left to go. Donnie Leah trying to keep it clean for the next 30 seconds. Cicerello now showing 8/10 back from Max on the clock. Five seconds left. And that's time on the clock. Race to the line. Donnie Leah, you're done. And with that, Donnie Leah is going to take the win and transfer into the A main. 53.801. Max Kuning finished in second. Paul Cicerello in third. Toshiki in fourth. Mark Fisher in fifth. Sean Guthrie in sixth. Ehrlich in seventh. Andrew Knapp finishes in that eighth spot. Car 543. 543.
Well, man that's used to driving some pretty wild modifieds got out there with a modified motor in this GTP 12 scaler, and you darn near lapped the field, Donnie. That thing was cruising.
Yeah, I've been struggling all week and finally just found what I was looking for there. So hopefully, well, I definitely got something to contend for the win in the A, but it's going to be starting in the back, so anything can happen, I guess.
Exactly. You got to be in it to win it. Starting from the back, though, you got 8 minutes to get it done. And we've, like you said, seen a lot happen. There was a lot of things happening on the track, and you came up to that second place battle. It looked like you kind of let it breathe just a little bit and let them have their own battle, not include you.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that was the second and third battle in front of me. And when it finally did, I was like, you know what, let me let them battle it out. So that car was really good. I wish it was like that all week, but I'm glad I finally figured out. So.
Well, it came alive when it's important. You're in the A-Main tomorrow. Congratulations. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the A-Main for 12 scale modified here at the 20th annual Snowbird Nationals presented by A-Main Hobbies.
All right, next up we got race number 8, our touring stock 17.5 B-Main. Our BQ screw for touring stock 17.5, Mr. Brian Wynn. In that second position, we got Carl Hoffmeister. In that third spot, we got Paul Cicerello. In the fourth spot, Jim Pearsall. In the fifth spot, Brian Busey. In the sixth spot, Dave Bowser. In the 7, Walter Henderson. In the 8th spot, TJ Bradley. In the 9th spot, Arvin Nano. And in the 10th spot, Nick Zaccaro. Do we need a turn marshal, Sam, in the middle? We need one or no? No, another one. Greg Sharp. Greg Sharp, middle, please. Thank you. All right, turn marshals, get ready. Drivers ready. Gentlemen, the next sound you hear will be the start of your touring stock 17.5 B-Main. In less than 5. And we're off. Let's see who's going to make it around first. And it is our BQ screw, Brian Wynn. We got one stuck on the pipe. Followed closely by Carl Hoffmeister. Pulsar, oh, we got 3 tied up. Brian Wynn gets out of it. Paul Cicerello now in the 2. Followed closely by Jim Pearsall. With 40 seconds down, 4:20 left to go, we got Brian Wynn up top. Paul Cicerello in the 2. Jim Pearsall in the 3. Carl Hoffmeister in the 4. Then it's Busey, Nano, no TJ Bradley, then Nano, then Zaccaro, Bowser, and Henderson. Paul Cicerello on the back door of Brian Wynn as they make their way down the stretch into the infield. Wynn and Cicerello bound off that top spot. Down the stretch they go. Wynn, your leader in the all pink, Cicerello in the white, orange, and yellow. Jim Pearsall in the white with the green wing in the 3rd spot. Oh, and Chicky tries to make it on the inside. Can't make it happen as they come into the infield through the S section. Pearsall right there in the 3. Hoffmeister in the 4. Busey in the 5. Then it's TJ Bradley in the 6. Nano in the 7. Zaccaro in the 8. Good battle going on for the top position between Brian Wynn and Paul Cicerello as they make their way down the stretch. They go with 140 down, 320 left to go. Last lap for Wynn, 11 flat. Cicerello 11 flat. Jim Pearsall 10-8. Oh, and they get tied together. And they're still nose to tail. Good racing, gentlemen. Good racing. Carl Hoffmeister now up in that 3rd spot. TJ Bradley in the 4. Busey in the 5. Pearsall dropping back. Oh, Hoffmeister now up in that top spot. Wynn in the 2. Bradley now up in the 3. Oh, Bradley gets loose. Carl Hoffmeister now in that top spot. Brian Wynn in the 2. TJ. Oh, and Chicky off the track. Hoffmeister in that top spot. Brian Wynn in the 2. Arvin Nano now up into the 3. Pearsall in the 4. TJ Bradley in the 5. Cicerello in the 6. Bowser 7. Busey 8. Zakaro 9. Henderson 10. Battle now for that toss-top between Carl Hoffmeister and Brian Wynn as they make their way around the carousel through the chicane and down the stretch they go. 3:05 down, 1:55 to go. Wynn looks on the inside, looks on the outside as they go down the stretch. Wynn looks on the inside again. In front of the stand they go. Hoffmeister keeping it tight. 11-1 for Hoffmeister, 11-5 for Wynn as they come up on traffic. Down the stretch, the top two go. Hoffmeister 11 flat, Wynn 10-9. Henderson lets him on by. Oh, and Wynn taps out. That's going to give Hoffmeister some breathing room. 3:50 down, 1:10 to go. Your leader now working his way in front of the driver's stand and around the carousel. Down the stretch, Hoffmeister goes. Wynn in the 2, Nano in the 3, Pearsall in the 4, Cicerello in the 5, Zakaro in the 6, Busey in the 7, Bowser in the 8, Bradley in the 9. Henderson in that 10 spot. 4:20 down, 40 seconds, drivers, 40 seconds. Carl Hoffmeister 11-1 to Wynn's 11-1. Hoffmeister comes back at 11-1. Wynn 10-8. Wynn starting to pour it on with 20 seconds left to go. Hoffmeister on the straight. Wynn on the straight. I think this is Hoffmeister's mom on the back straight. She's about to pass out. 4:50 down. 10 seconds left to go. Oh, Wynn taps it. 7 seconds. Two, one, that's time. Race the line. Hoffmeister, you're done. As you hit the line, you will be done. Nano's done. Cicerello's done. Wynn is done. Henderson's done. Everybody's done. Carl Hoffmeister takes the win. 27-504 and will transfer to the A main. Arvin Nano finishes second. Cicerello in third. Wynn in fourth. Pearsall in fifth. Zakaro in sixth. Busey in seventh. Bowser in 8th, TJ Bradley in 9th, and Walter Henderson in that 10th spot.
Well, after narrowly missing because of the time clock, the way it worked out down there, you missed a chance at a second lap to challenge for the win earlier. You came back and got revenge. You're going to the A-Main tomorrow, Carl. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that last one was kind of a big letdown. I was hoping maybe I could get it, but it was my last chance. I've been nervous as anything all day. I'm usually not very nervous for this kind of stuff, but my first Snowbird's A-Main, it feels good. Thank you.
It looks like you're really jacked up there. The heart is still beating pretty bad, isn't it?
I think lack of sleep has something to do with it, too.
Sleep? What's that? This is the Snowbirds. We don't sleep at the Snowbirds. Carl, congratulations. Heck of a run there. Congratulations. We'll see you tomorrow in the A-Main for the 20th Annual Snowbird Nationals, presented by A-Main Hobbies. Tim?
All right, gentlemen. I'm looking for a check from Mario Fico. Mario, needs your cross salute, please. Yeah, I figured it was. Just want to make sure I got you. All right, you're good. Hayato, I need you to cross the loop, please. Hayato, cross the loop, please. All right, you're good, Hayato. If you can put it back in line, please, we can set you. All right, this is 112 scale GTP Superstock 13.5, brought to you by Gravity RC. Turn marshals are set. Drivers are set. RBQ in this one, Sean Guthrie, 49.804. Gentlemen, the next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. Stop, 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 stop. Wah, wah, wah. Guys, listen. Out in the peanut gallery. No false starts, please. Mario Fico, I need you to cross. You're the only one that had a different transponder. Thank you. All right, Jim, let's try this again. Turn marshal set, driver set, less than 5 on my tone. All right, we're off. Easy, guys, easy, easy, easy. All right, first man around, RBQ, Sean Guthrie, followed by Toshiki, Hayato, Max, Mario, Alex, Joe, Brian, Steven, and Hugo. Smooth it out, guys. Smooth it out. Sean Guthrie, your leader. Toshiki in second. Hayato in third. Oh. Oh, that was a hit from Boyce. 45 seconds down, 7:15 to go. We got Sean Guthrie up top. Toshiki hot in tow as they make their way into the infield through the S-turn. Toshiki right on Sean's tail. Down the stretch, the leaders go. That is 1 and 2 in through the S section. That is Sean and Toshiki. Last lap for Sean, 9-7. Toshiki, 9-7. Hayato in that first spot with a 9-7. Hayato now 9-6. Last lap for Sean, 9-6 to Toshiki's 9-7. 120 down, 640 left to go. Sean Guthrie, the man on top currently. As they work their way in front of the driver's stand, around the carousel they go, and down the stretch. Sean Guthrie 9-7, Toshiki 9-7. Down around the carousel, through the stretch. Sean Guthrie 9-6, Toshiki 9-7. Hayato with a 10-6 in that third spot. Max Kuning in fourth with a 9-8. Top two in front of the driver's stand once again. Toshiki trying to make a move. Sean Guthrie 9-7 to Toshiki's 9-7. Good battle between those two drivers. Sean not giving an inch. And a three-way battle going on in the back between Joe, Alex, and Brian. Joe Szymanski in the all green, Brian winning the pink and black. Alex in that multicolored yellow, white. To make their way down around the carousel. Alex and Brian now battling it out for that fifth spot. Your top two still 1 and 2 battling out as they make their way in front of the driver's stand. That's the white, orange, and blue of Sean and the white and pink of Toshiki. Oh, Toshiki on the inside makes a move through the sweeper for the top spot. Toshiki now your leader with a 9-9 to Sean's 10-5. Toshiki now on top, Sean in second, Hayato in third, Max in fourth, Alex in fifth, Brian in sixth, Samansky in seven, Hugo in the 8th spot, Mario in 9. Mario and Steve are out, 3:30 down, 4:30 left to go. Toshiki 9-7, Sean 9-8, Hayato 9-6. As our top two working their way in through the S section. Toshiki, your leader, last lap, 9-7. Trying to stretch out his lead over Sean Guthrie. Hayato now closing the gap on second place. Hayato right there on Sean Guthrie's tail as they work their way. Oh, and Hayato taps out. Hayato in that orange multicolor car working his way through the S section. Sean Guthrie right there in front of him, the white, orange, and blue. Toshiki, your leader, working his way down the stretch. Sean Guthrie in the 2, Hayato in the 3. Top 3 pretty close together. Toshiki around the carousel. Sean down the stretch. Hayato down the stretch. 4:40 down, 3:20 to go, drivers. Last lap for Toshiki, 9-8. Comes back with a 9-9. Sean 9-9. Hayato 9-6. Hayato starting to turn on the heat now. Hayato in that orange going down the stretch. Toshiki 9-8. Oh, and Hayato tries to make a move on the inside. Ends up tapping out. 5:10 down, 2:50 to go. Toshiki, your leader, down the stretch he goes. 10 flat, Sean Guthrie 11-1. Comes back with a 9-9. Hayato 9-8. 5:20 down, 2:40 left to go, drivers. Toshiki, your leader. Sean Guthrie in the 2. Hayato in the 3. Battle now for that second spot between Sean and Hayato. Sean down the straight, Hayato right behind him. Sean, the white, orange, and blue. Hayato in the all-orange, multicolored middle. Down the straight goes Hayato. Toshiki, your leader, in front of the driver's stand now. Around the carousel he goes. 10-1 for Toshiki, 9-9 for Guthrie. 9-7 for Hayato. With 6:15 down, 1:45 to go. Here comes Hayato putting a charge on Guthrie as they work their way through the S section. That is the battle for second place. Hayato looks on the inside through the sweeper. In the S section they go. Hayato again on the inside. Here they go down the sweep. In the sweeper. Can't make it stick. 1:15 left, drivers. 1:15 to go. On the inside. Makes the pass through the sweeper. Hayato now up in that second spot. Guthrie in third. Toshiki, your leader. Hayato now on Toshiki's tail as they make their way down the straight. Hayato trying to make the same move he just made on Guthrie on Toshiki, our leader. Toshiki down the straight, Hayato down the straight. That is the battle for the top spot now with 40 seconds left to go. Hayato pouring on here late. Here they go down the straight one more time. Hayato looks on the inside once again. Can't make it happen. Oh, and Hayato taps it out coming onto the straight. That's going to give Toshiki some breather room, but here's Guthrie with 18 seconds left. 10 seconds. Toshiki trying to hold on to it. 5 seconds left. We're going to get one more lap in it. Here's Guthrie's last chance. This is it. That's time. Race to the line. And Toshiki's going to take the win. Sean Guthrie in second. Alex in third. Hayato in fourth. Max in fifth. Yugo in sixth. Toshiki's going to bump up into that A main with a 49.806. Finishing order 3-1-10. 3-1-10.
Well, we do have a bit of a challenge as far as the language barrier, but when it comes to the language of racing, Toshiki got it done out here to go to the A main.
I got nothing for you. My Japanese is terrible, I'm sorry.
Mine is non-existent, but congratulations nonetheless, and thank you for coming over and enjoying the Snowbird Nationals. We'll see you tomorrow in the A main. We got another one coming our way here, Tim.
Yes, we do, Gene. Touring Modified, B main, race 10. This is our last B main of the day. Touring Modified, B main. Gentlemen, you're more than welcome to take your hot laps and get them checked in. This is our last race of the day. All right, gentlemen, take it easy. Don't want anybody getting broke. Take it easy. I got a check from everybody except for Max Kuning. Max, where you at, Max? Oh, I see him. Sorry, Max, I didn't see you. Drew Ellis. Drew Ellis, are you good? Okay, so make sure. I heard something about a steering spring in your radio, and I don't know. All right, guys, everybody's checked in except for Max. I need Max to check, please. No? You sure? All right, gentlemen. Let's slow him down. Your BQ screw for Touring Modified, Mr. Drew Ellis. Those ears look good on you, Drew. In the second spot, Mike Haynes. In the third spot, Ralph Birch. In the 4, Alex Loren. In the 5, Sean Guthrie. In the 6, Fred Hubbard. In the 7, Dave Ehrlich. In the 8, Dave Bowser. In the 9, Max Kuning. There's going to be an empty spot for Max. And in the 10, Mr. Dave Vera. All right, gentlemen, this is your Touring Modified B main. Drew Ellis is your BQ screw. Who do you want to move? You want to move? Hey, turn marshal in the middle. Move to the back stretch, please, for the start. You want to leave him? Okay, as long as you guys are good. We can either move him or leave him, your choice. All right, as long as you guys are good, whatever you want. All right, gentlemen. Touring marshals, look alive. Drivers ready. Gentlemen, the next sound you hear will be the start of your B main in less than 5. And we're off. First man around the loop, Mr. Drew Ellis, followed by Mike Haynes, Alex, Sean, Dave, Fred, Bowser, Vera, and Birch. Drew Ellis, our BQ screw, out in front. Mike Haynes in second. Alex in that third spot. Sean Guthrie in the 4. Ehrlich in the 5. Followed by Hubbard, Bowser, Vera, and Birch. Drew Ellis, your leader, making his way around the carousel. That's the white, blue, orange, and clear wing of Drew Ellis, your leader, our current BQ screw. Drew Ellis in front of the driver stand now around the carousel. He's got 2, 3, and 4 hot in tow. That is Mike, Alex, and Sean. Fred, Dave, and Ralph. Drew Ellis now getting some pressure from Mike Haynes. Drew Ellis, your leader, working his way down the backstretch with 120 down, 340 left to go. Last lap for Drew, a 10.6. Mike Haynes, 10.6. Alex, 10.5. Top 3 now, working their way, stretching it out from the rest of the field. Drew Ellis, your leader, 10.5 last time by for Drew. Haynes 10.6, Alex 10.6. Working their way through the S section now in front of the driver's stand, the top 3. Ellis on top. Haynes in the 2. Haynes in that green car. Alex right there in the third spot. Alex look on the inside of Haynes. Had to get on the binders. Alex looking again on the inside of Haynes. Alex once by bad. Oh, and Alex looks on the inside. Gets it by that time. Drew Ellis, though, pipes it. Drew Ellis hangs on for that top spot. Drew Ellis, your leader through the S section now. In front of the driver's stand he goes. Drew Ellis around the carousel. He's got Alex now in that second spot. Haynes in the 3. Guthrie in the 4. Followed by Ehrlich, Hubbard, Vera, Bowser, Birch. We got 230 down, 230 left to go. We are halfway there. Drivers halfway there. Drew Ellis, your leader, working his way through the S section. Alex ran right there behind him. Drew Ellis 11-1. Alex 11-1. Drew gets a little squirrely getting on the straight. Alex is right there. Alex looks on the inside. Alex on the inside again. Oh! Good racing, gentlemen. Good etiquette. .310 down, 150 to go. Drew Ellis, your leader. Alex right there in second. Coming around the carousel they go. Drew Ellis, your leader, 10.5 to Alex's 10.6. They make their way through the chicane and down the stretch. Marshall, watch yourselves in front of the stand, guys. Watch yourselves go wide in front of the stand, wide in front of the stand. Watch it right in the middle. It's clear. Alex now on the inside again. Alex looks on the inside, looks on the outside, through the S section. Oh, and Alex got a body tuck. Oh, and Haynes gets in it. Oh, and Alex is upside down. Haynes now, your new leader. Guthrie in the 2. Well, Alex in the 3. Ellis in the 4. Mike Haynes, your new leader, working his way through the S section. Guthrie in the 2. 420 down, 40 seconds left to go. Mike Haynes on top. Sean Guthrie in the 2. Drew Ellis now in the 3. Mike Haynes down the stretch he goes. Sean Guthrie in the 2, Ellis in the 3. With 20 seconds left to go. Drew Ellis looks on the inside of Guthrie, makes the pass. Ellis now up into the 2 spot. Drew Ellis setting his sights on Mike Haynes with 8 seconds left to go. See if we can get another lap out of it. 5 seconds. 2-1 time. This is it. Race to the line. Race to the line. Mike Haynes going to take the win. Ellis in the 2. Fred Hubbard's going to finish in 3. Guthrie in the 4. Vera in the 5. Alex, Ralph, Bowser, Ehrlich did not finish. Mike Haynes going to transfer and bump up. 28,506. And that is it for the Saturday B-Main Bump and Runs. I'd like to thank everybody coming out.
Tim, can I do it?
Of course you
Can I do it? Mike. You're going to the A-Main tomorrow, Mike Haynes. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Your Elvis impersonation?
No, not really. I'm just happy I got lucky this year.
Great racing out there. A lot of hard-fought racing out there. That last minute, we had a lot of altercations over here in the carousel area, and you were able to sneak by and take over the lead.
Yeah, it's all the cars are pretty close this year, and every once in a while it's just hard to be door-to-door, and luckily for me, those guys got together and I got through it.
The adrenaline level is obvious right now.
I had some real bad luck in the bump and runs last time, so I'm happy this time it worked out.
Well, congratulations. It's bump day here at the Snowbird Nationals. A-Mains tomorrow, but you got to get through the B-Main and transfer into that A-Main. Mike Haynes does it along with others here this afternoon. We're going to switch the track over. Oval coming up in just a little bit. Tim, thank you very much. We'll be talking tomorrow.
We told you 2 o'clock, Gene. What time is it? We were done at 1:59, Oval guys, just so you know. We told you guys 2 o'clock. We were done at 1:59.
Good job. Good job. We'll see you in the morning, Tim. Congratulations. Thanks.
All right, listen up, road guys.